Ramadan Suleiman's Zulu Love Letter and Mohau Morisa King's Nzilo both construct dreamlike worlds through their manipulation of time, their juxtaposition of color, and their use of immersive soundscapes. Ramadan Suleiman denotes flashbacks through his use of hurried, frantic panoramic shots, blurred slow motion, disorienting sounds such as muffled background noise, and visual graininess. He employs such cinematic techniques in an immersive shot in which the camera moves through Tandeka's former cell. The camera proceeds through the room and toward the window, revealing billowing trees just beyond. This scene works to immerse the audience in the cell, imagining themselves in the enclosed space. Suleiman employs close-ups when filming Mangi, Tandeka, and sometimes Tandeka's mother when they are working with multicolored beads and crafting. The close-ups signify the intimacy of such moments, and the lack of background noise introduces a sense of tranquility to them. The presence of multicolored beads and patterned fabric is central to Mangi's dream sequence, during which she imagines her mother as one of many in a joyous procession. The dream sequence begins with the same slow-motion technique Suleiman employs in the flashbacks. The brightly colored group sways and rhythmically chants until the sound of a gunshot and the presence of the three policemen wearing tan suits disrupts the scene. The three men confront the viewer, who, up until this point, had been following the procession, as indicated by the camera filming them from behind. Suleiman's film ends with the juxtaposition of the grieving women, Mangi, Tandeka, Mitau, and her daughter, all wearing black, against the colorful bounty of produce offered to the altar of Dineo in a ritual of mourning. Mohau Morisa King employs a similar juxtaposition of color in his situating himself in a purely white room, as he is seated upon a black chair and progressively litters the space with plaque and tar. In effect, the white room transforms into a sort of canvas which bears the visual evidence of Morisa King's ritual. In the close-up shots of Morisa King's hands, he couples the magnified, slow process of removing plaque from his hands with the sound of his manipulating the plaque, introducing a tactile sensation to the work. At the end of the film, Morisa King erupts from the chair, expelling plaque and dust from the fabric which clothes his legs as he does so. In Morisa King's use of slow motion, the dust remains in the air after he stands up, dispensing with the notion of finality in this ritual. The endings of Zulu Love Letter and Nzilo both invoke ritual as a means of emotional expression and as a way of grappling with personal and political uncertainties.